Well, good morning, Sagittarius. I hope this day finds you well. I'm pretty much right on schedule, which is nice. So, Sag, let's get started with the daily. These are things you need to know today. You may find that some of these things you just get hints of, or not at all, or if you feel as if they already happened, here is something that's really important to note, especially when you're looking at any readings and you feel like they're telling you something that already happened. There's a reason you're seeing it in the present moment. It could mean that it's not over. It could mean that there's something you're supposed to pay attention to, or it's coming back around. So, FYI, the more you know. I always do an extended usually for the daily reading, so I will be doing one today, and I will let you know by the end of the reading what we will be going over there. But what I do in the extended reading is I give a future prediction to all who come to watch. So, yeah, there's that. So, I do feel, Sag, like the vibe for you is pushing forward to new stuff, right? And so you may really be feeling this eclipse energy. The eclipse energy keeps coming through in the readings, and I wonder greatly at times what our connection is to Virgo, honestly. I feel like Sagittarius has a deep relation to Virgo, that because I feel Virgo energy often in our readings and in the energy. But I mean, you could be letting some things go because the overall theme is rejuvenating rain. Clear the past, heal the present. You could be letting some things go, and I mean, that will heal you in the present moment, right? But rejuvenating rain is is really about washing things away. And so we do move a lot in that completion energy, but maybe it's just because we understand that things have to come to completion before things can move forward, right? And it's so funny with this card because I don't feel sadness. I don't, nothing like that. There's a lot about water here, such. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. So, I mean, it could be that doing something with water would really help you. Whether that's going to the beach or just taking a bath, making a whole thing. I'm washing away everything that's not for me, right? Because we do see, like, even in your journal prompts, this whole turning a corner energy, right? But it's like 1111 is definitely showing up for you, Sagittarius, in your affirmations. So there is, like, you have to believe it before you can see it, right? That's why we do affirmations to, kind of program our own brains. But your journal prompt is the Page of Pentacles. I've never seen so much in terms of new energy. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles as a journal prompt is about writing about things you'd like to learn about. And that will, because there's growth with the Page of Pentacles, but it's new. It's about studying. It can be about class. Maybe you want to take a class or whatever. The Page of Pentacles plants seeds for things, right? So what is something new you want to learn about? That's how we grow. Like Sagittarians, that's essentially what the ninth house is about. Everyone thinks the ninth house is about, it is the spiritual house, but it's the house of expansion. And Sagittarius experiences expansion through experience. So what are some new things you'd like to experience or learn through experience? So you can think of it that way. If you think that like school is boring or you don't want to take a class, the usual way, it could be where you've always wanted to rock climb. So you take this introductory class in which you actually rock climb, you know, to figure out if it's something that you would like. It is that kind of energy. I like classes, but I only like them in video format because I am a visual learner. So if I can see how it's done or how it's applied, then that works for me and works very well. I learn very well that way. If you put like a textbook in front of me, uh, I'll read it 20, 30 times. And it's still like, it's not that I can't comprehend things. It's just that I don't know. There's something about seeing it. I think I am a true Sagittarian in that way. I have to, because I find video more interactive, so I have to experience it, which is funny because I love books. I think I read 10 books last month. In July, I read 13 books. Yeah. So that's what you're being drawn to write about. Your affirmation is about change, and it's also about putting yourself out there because the Four of Wands is often coming together with people. It talks about celebration. It is about turning a corner, right? But I am willing to put myself out there for healthier connections. We can't, like, it just doesn't magically appear, right? We have to do something, right? And sometimes, I don't know, maybe that means closing out connections that aren't healthy for you. That it can be that. It could be you got to go out. Listen to me. I'm not really a going out person. I'm really not. So let's see what we have to see. It's really interesting here, Sag, because I feel like you're going to discover that you're good at something that you didn't even know. That's what it feels like. And so a serendipitous event. So that's kind of an event that was supposed to happen. Maybe it's a surprise. Maybe it's something it's going to have a huge impact on you because I feel like this is where you discover it. So it could be at an event, someplace you go. You are going to discover that you're good at something. And I kind of feel like you may have been asking for this. So if you like have been speaking words to, you want it, what am I supposed to do now? Or, that what's my purpose? It kind of, that kind of thing will happen. And then spirit shows you, oh, this thing that I didn't even know could really be something. And that's what's happening. That is what's happening, Sag. So let's see what this is all about, shall we? Yes, we shall. So tell us about this event, for one thing. Now, it's interesting because you see the tarot cards, right? Maybe the event is you get a tarot reading, or maybe the event is... So it doesn't necessarily have to be that you went to something, but it's kind of like what I was just talking about with the Page of Pentacles. You're not going to be expecting that for sure. So it's going to seem very faded. Like, oh, this is why I had to do this, go to this, watch this, right? So what is this event? Page of Cups and the High Priestess. Yeah, it's like you open up to something. It can be that a friend or someone you know, someone you care about, asked you to do this thing because they're doing it. It feels like it's something, because the Page of Cups can be something new, something creative, that this person, whoever this is, like, they think you would be good at it, but you're the High Priestess. Like, the High Priestess has a lot of inner knowledge and inner information that isn't always visible. You know, a lot of times the High Priestess represents what we don't know, the mystery. So tell us about the High Priestess. King of Cups, the High Priestess. High Priestess. Page of Pentacles again. I feel like whatever this is, you pick it up really quickly. And it may be because of the teacher of it. Because the King of Cups often represents understanding, right? And whoever's leading this, which would be the King of Cups, they're a really good teacher, because you pick up this really, really quickly. Anything else? Yeah, look, Ace of Cups. Let's cover her up because she's a little bit naked. And I feel like it's because you decide to be open to this, and you come to see this as something good for you, because the Ace of Cups talks about self-care as well, and very personal self-care. Like, something about this really touches something inside you. So I would guess that this is a heart-driven thing as well. Maybe it's like something that requires empathy, or something that requires caring, you know, compassion. Yeah, something. And there's just something about the way the King of Cups teaches this. Maybe it is their compassion that really makes you're like, oh, I really want to do this. It really makes you feel something. Really kind of opens you up in the heart space. I love it. Hidden talent. Eight of Wands. Hidden talent. Yeah, all of this happens really quickly. Let's cover her up because she's showing some stuff. And it really is going to be a vehicle for you. A positive vehicle. Why the Eight of Wands? Whenever I see the Eight of Wands, I think there's a move involved. Why the Eight of Wands, though? Oh, because this is going to be very viable for you financially. And just what Sagittarius loves, it gives you a vehicle to help people. And not everyone's going to see that, though. And you're going to have to like protect it in some way. Maybe that means you don't really open up to everyone about it. You know, why is the Seven of Wands here? It's like you have to defend why you love it for some reason. Oh. Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Because in order to do this thing, and this thing is for you, if you've been supporting or helping out family or whatever, that might come to an end, and maybe that's what the fight is about. Or is it coming to an end, or is it that other people are afraid that it's coming to an end? Like, that's what I feel like. I don't feel with the Ten of Cups is usually being fulfilled. I mean, you can make these people like, you don't have to be defensive, just show them why you love it. And that might work out for you. But I feel like the people that you support, maybe they don't see it. So they're kind of challenging to you. And it could be because we all come at it things from our own opinion, right? We all have our own truth. I do think in time they will come to see why. So what is this powerful spell? Powerful spell. Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Lovers. And if you look, I swear that's like, looks like the Three Fates. It probably isn't, but it's like, this is going to give you a new life. It's a new life that you've been waiting for, right? And unfortunately, it's going to empower a decision. Like, you're going to have to think about, do you want this new life, or do you want to stay where you are, where there are probably other people involved and they're giving their opinions, right? That's the nightmare. Because the Nine of Swords is the living nightmare. And you've been asking for a new life, but it's like you've also been afraid to take that step, it feels like. What is that about? Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. It's just about doing it, right? Whether it involves a move for you or it doesn't. Like, there's something, maybe it's people that keep you tethered to the present, right? And this is just a fear of moving forward, and maybe a fear of moving forward by yourself. But there's also the point here that you can't wait too long to decide. So this seems kind of important, even though it starts off as just learning something. It's way more important than that, because it leads to something pretty big for your life going forward. Okay, wow. Isn't that interesting? So what is this talent, Sag? What is this talent? Maybe you haven't even found out yet, right? So let's take a look and see what's happening in relationships, what you need to know about relationships today. What does Sagittarius need to know about relationships? Relationships, any of them? What does Sagittarius need to know about relationships? Oh, there's a relationship evolving with someone you have a lot of chemistry with. Okay. I don't hate it. Tell us about this person. Tell us about this person with the chemistry. Tell us about this person. Oh, they're intuitively guided. Okay. So this could be someone that you have been friends with, like a long distance friend. Maybe that's someone you've only been friends with, on the internet. But something about this relationship is changing, because we see the butterfly, it's evolving. It may have just been a friendship up till now, but like there's a coming together, Sag. There's a coming together. Okay. So tell us about this situation with the long distance person. What do we need to know? What's the situation? Oh, 7 of Cups. What's the situation? Okay. What's the situation with this person? Why the 9 of Swords? Jeez. I feel like this person has come to a decision because they can't stop thinking about you. King of Wands. And how they feel. Oh, Page of Cups. 8 of Wands. So they have an idea. Ace of Cups. And Judgment. Like, this is a big decision to take this from where it is to where it's going. Maybe you aren't even aware that this person is interested in that way. But they are. And they want to come towards you. And I feel like this could be the kind of relationship where there was some confusion as to what it is you even were. But it's now like this person they have a vision, and they're going to be telling you, like and that can be like, Sag, I'm coming to see you, and I think that we have something really special that is bigger than friendship. And maybe you kept it as, a friendship because of the distance. But we will look at that in the extended and see what else we can find out for sure. So, yeah, Sag, how about that? So, let's get your mindful message. What is Sagittarius's mindful message? Mindful message for Sag. What does Sag need to keep in mind? Ugh. To, in the morning, it's talking about morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. So maybe you're going to be instituting a better morning routine. Like, no scrolling in the morning. I've been working on that. I really, really have. I really have. So let's see what actions you're being led to take. I'm going to let you get on with your day. What actions is Sagittarius being led to take? Sagittarius. Actions. Okay. Take care of yourself. I don't understand, yet I'm a genius. I think this is about learning something, honestly. Maybe you're learning better ways to take care of yourself, Sagittarius. Yes. And maybe you don't exactly know what that is, but you may be looking into different things that help. I heard you. I hear you. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it really helps, and hopefully if I see you in the extended, I'll see you there. If not, toodaloo to you.